We're in one of the biggest sound stages at Universal, and so you've got 4 walls up, and I remember there was just so many people, and I was supposed to be naked, and I've never really done this before.
Well, you got 30 people around, and you're walking around naked. Somebody's trying to set a light over there under your ass.
And I asked him if we could get a little less people here, and he said, okay, well, clear the set. So he takes his microphone and he says, clear the set. There was still like 100 guys around. And I'm like, is that it? And he goes, that's it, darling.
It's shocking, like the shower scene in the original, but in a different kind of, more visceral way. I mean, we're seeing her feet on glass. No matter what you think about that character, you cringe. You have to. And maybe she's not the nicest person or the most innocent person either, but she's in a completely vulnerable, scary, horrible situation. It's vicious.
It was supposed to be that, the equivalent of the shower scene, and it was going to be historic.
Between the blood flying, the girl screaming, the tumbleweeds, the phone book spinning, one scene could take many, many hours to set up.
Tony was really cautious about safety, and he's like, check this out, and I want you to touch it and touch it hard and see that it can't slice you, and because I want you to be comfortable. So he wanted me to go all out with regards to emotion or screaming, and he just wanted me to feel safe. I remember we were sitting on the steps of the Psycho House. It was just Tony and Jeff and me, and I remember telling him, see you later, and he had said loud enough for me to hear, and he goes, now that's my red. As I was walking away from him, and I looked at him with my Farrah Fawcett mane, and I looked at him and I just smiled, and he just made me feel special. The thing about a really good character is that you have to love him and hate him. And Tony's personality, first of all, Norman isn't far from who he is, the dark side of who he is, in my opinion. And that's why he portrayed it so well. But there's a certain part of Tony that brings the vulnerability to Norman, and that's why people fell in love with Norman, because you wanted to like him, you liked him, and you wanted to know what ticked and why he did what he did.